With Thanksgiving fast approaching, it's time for a turkey. And we've made a lot of turkeys. But the one today, this might just be the best one yet. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you through what to do from this point, this starting point, what you do with the turkey. And what will make today extra special is that we're going a little bit outside of the traditional turkey preppingness. No sage, no rosemary, no thyme. We're using sriracha and a ton of butter. And how could that possibly be bad? Max!
It can't.
Thank you. Chance!
It really can't.
Really can't, he said, from way over there. No, we don't think it can. Why not? Why not add some spice? Why not fold up the flavors in a fantastic way? And that's what we're gonna do. Now, for those of you that are sitting there going, okay, you got me so far, but I don't know the first thing about cooking a turkey or what to do when it comes to Thanksgiving, we've got your back. There's a whole turkey right here. This is how you're gonna get it in the store. Just like this kid. We're gonna take you from bag to finished turkey. And we're spatchcocking. We're spatchcocking. Why? Because it's the best way to cook a turkey. Cooks in half the time, but that's not just the only reason. It cooks evenly. You level the turkey playing field. Not that football thing that the top's not gonna cook, the bottom, forget that. That's 1927. This is 2024. So just sit back, relax, and then you be the judge at the end. I think you're gonna be very impressed. So without further ado, let's get to debagging this nonsense.
Let's get to debagging these giblets.
Debagging? That's what you got. This here is your basic defrosted turkey. You need to do that. You can do it in the fridge. You can do it in cold water. I'll put a link below to instructions on how to do that. But you can't do any of this unless it gets defrosted. So here's what we do. Now we have to take him out of this bag that he's in. Make a little cut. And you can see what's happening. We're exposing turkey. Look it. Now I got it on this because there's going to be liquid in this kid that you don't want to go anywhere but in a container. You could do this over the sink.
Why do they bag turkeys? They don't bag anything else.
Oh, chickens come in a bag.
Do they?
What, are they just gonna hand it to you? Here you
I
go,
don't
sir.
get my steaks in a bag, really.
No, but they come in packaging. See all this?
I'm not talking about packaging. I'm talking about bags.
Well, it's got to contain it because there's all liquid to this. There's not liquid in the other stuff. So get rid of this liquid. You don't want this. And once that's done, we can take this away and now just deal with that. So here's your friend. This is actually a nice looking one. So you see this little plastic cage thing here? This keeps the legs together for shipping. You're not cooking with this thing. So free the legs and then inside, oh, there's a whole host of stuff. Let's have a look. This is called the Pope's nose. We don't want this. That you can just cut off. But wait, don't stop there because there's other stuff. Oh, the turkey neck. My wife would run screaming from the room right now. There's other stuff, but it's in this side. We'll get to that. But first, let's take this cage out. So you see this little plastic piece? If you just pull up on that, wait for it, got it. Out it comes. This we throw away. It's no good to anybody. We've got more liquid in there, but now let's come down here to the business end and lift up this skin flap and look what you got. You got this. You got a little bag of treats. These are the giblets. And the giblets don't refer to one thing, they refer to all this business that's in here.
The worst bag of treats in the history of the world.
There's liver, there's a little heart, there's stuff. If you want to use this for your gravy, you can do that. I got these two guys. I like the neck. I use the neck and then the backbone that we're going to take out of this. So let me get rid of that. Now we have to set about spatchcocking. So back in the day, this is how a chicken was cooked, just like this. And whether it was breast up or breast down didn't really matter, but you can get a sense of how this doesn't cook evenly. If it's in the oven like this is going to get more heat than the lower part. That's just a pain. But we don't want that. So what we want to do is flatten them out, and the way to do that is called spatchcocking. And we're going to take the backbone right here completely out, then open them up like a book. And the way to do that is with good kitchen shears. And if I just gave you a guide so you could see what we were doing, we're basically coming right down here. Same on this side. So now we take our shears, we come in right here on either side of this backbone, and we cut like that. There's gonna be crunching. My wife hates this part. So up one side, turn it, down the other, and we carry on. Okay, there you go. This, I know to a lot of you, you're gonna throw it out immediately. I'm telling you right now, you wanna save this to make your gravy. It will enhance it by so much. So I'll put this to the side, and now look what we've got. This is paper towel day. You can't have enough paper towels when you do this. So if I make a little, just take a little knife and a little cut right there. We're gonna take this guy, turn him over, and what you want to do is open him up like a book, spread him out, and then like a Heimlich. that a Heimlich? Yeah, right there. So you see what you've done is you've created a relatively flat cooking surface now, which is what you want. Here's your guy, just like that. Isn't it beautiful? Could you cook it like this? Yes. Should you? No. Next, we're gonna dry brine it. I'm gonna get them really dry with a paper towel. Then we'll make a little rub that we'll put on him. Start by drying here and then the other side. Brining will make your turkey infinitely more juicy, tender, delicious. There's no question about that. And there's two ways to brine. The slightly older schooler way is to take the turkey and submerge it in a bucket filled with a salt, a sugar, herb solution. Let it sit there overnight, 24 hours, 48 hours. And the thinking then is that the water soaks into the turkey, plumper, better, blah, blah, blah. But all that messy turkey, gross, disgusting water is a pain in the ass. So we don't do that. We want the benefit of the salt. We're basically gonna sprinkle salt on the turkey inside and out, put them in the fridge for 24 hours. Then we'll cook them. But so here, let's make this first, goes on the turkey, and then we're almost there. The ratio is a tablespoon of salt, and I'm using kosher salt for every 5 pounds of turkey. This turkey's almost 10 pounds, so 2 of those. I'm gonna throw some pepper in, and some smoked paprika because I like it. This will mix. All right. Let's season the kid. So it's simple. About 1/4 of the salt we will use here on the inside. The rest we'll use for the skin side. About the wings, the legs here. You get it. So now if we flip our guy over like this, here's the big payoff. You're just trying to give this a beautiful, even coverage all the way. Under the armpits, the breasts, of course. Pull the legs back, get back down here by the thighs. It's all good. Unless you don't like touching turkey, and then give the job to somebody else in your family. Of course, the thighs, the legs, get a good dose, right? So when you're good, you're good. Once I've got them.
Wait, did you catch that? When you're good, you're good.
Listen, have you ever cooked a turkey yourself?
I have actually. Well, no, actually, never mind. I haven't. Only gotten them delivered.
So only people who have cooked a turkey understand the phrase, when you're good, you're good. All right, and I'm good. So let's pick this guy up. I'm gonna take my guy here and put him just like this on a rack, sitting pretty. Now that he's sitting pretty, this is gonna go into my refrigerator for 24 hours uncovered. The skin will dry, will help it get crispy. The whole thing will get better. That's what dry brining is. Let me show you what it looks like when it comes out. There you go. This guy had in the fridge overnight, 24 hours. Looking pretty good. Skin's much drier than when it went in. This guy's ready to rock and roll. Could put him in the oven just like this, but am I going to?
No.
Because?
Because we got other shit to do.
Because we want to be the best damn Sriracha butter garlic turkey ever.
Exactly.
So let's make that. That's 4 sticks of butter, which is the equivalent of 2 cups. And look, it's soft. Don't start with hard butter. It's just gonna be a mistake. Now, I believe a 1/4 cup of Sriracha is the way to go, which looks like that. I also believe a lot of garlic is the way to go, so we'll go with like 4 or 5 cloves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfecto. I want some lemon juice in here just to, as they would say, brighten things up a bit. I think Sriracha, lemon juice, butter, this is a very nice combination. And I think last but not least, just to offset the heat of the Sriracha, I'm going with a couple tablespoons of honey. And I don't need hot honey here because I got Sriracha. And this we will mix up. Take your time, don't splatter. I'll admit, I'm loving the idea of what the red of the Sriracha will do to the turkey. Let's see if this is good. Needs one little taste. I don't really want it to eat butter and Sriracha, but come on. How else you gonna know?
You're really gonna do that? That's gross.
How else you gonna know?
I guess this is the guy who used to put peanut butter and butter on a spoon.
Okay, I want more heat. And I'm gonna give it one little pinch of salt just to help bring out the flavors. Beautiful. Watch this move. I'll take out about 1/3 of it, put in this little pot beside me, tiny bit more. And this will start melting over a small flame on low, because that we're gonna use to inject into the turkey. The rest of this butter, we now will start to slather. Well, here's our guy. I know you're thinking the same thing I am. We need this part. Start on the inside. Give him a quick wipe to get up any extra moisture, and then some of our butter, like that. I mean, this part is not really gonna stick on very well, because that's like smooth and super shiny, and it's the other side we really care about. But you don't want to ignore the inside. Okay, let's flip this kid over like this. 1, 2, 3, and along we come. While we're here, I'm gonna turn him around and try and come inside here and get on top of the breast underneath the skin. You gotta make a little pocket. Don't rip the skin if you can help it. And now a nice little blob of the butter into each little pocket like this and massage it. That's gonna do some good stuff. Okay, here's our turkey and here's our melted butter. It's now had a chance to cool a little bit. and we go like this. Little mix, and then we take our syringe and we load it. Now we come along, and in the breast and the thighs and the legs, we want to inject. So in, poke, squeeze a little, find another spot, poke, squeeze a little. Just do this as many spots as will make you happy. Thighs. Okay, one last thing. A little chicken broth in the pan, help make a little steam, help make it a little better. We don't want to pour it on the turkey, we want to pour it underneath. So that's about a cup or something. Could be anything, could be beer, could be white wine, could be red wine. I don't know why it would be red wine, but it could be. This goes into a 425-degree oven, and I'll be back. And after some resting time, there we are. Okay, a couple of dark spots. When I noticed, I put foil there. It's all gonna be good though. It smells insane. And look, this guy. He didn't want to fight me, did he? He really didn't. So you can do this. And then, do you see in here? Look right there, Max. Do you see what's happening? That's butter coming up. The hot beef injection. Oh. Hello, dark meat, my absolute favorite.
Wow, a big juice just squirted up.
Squirted up.
Like a fountain.
Wow, look at, that's the benefit of injection.
Everybody's always complaining about dry turkey. Just fucking cook it in butter.
Wow. Wow. That one. You're mine, Pikachu. Do you see the glisteningness? Still steamy. Glisteningness. You would never know that there was sriracha in this. All you know is that there's just this delicious, deep flavor. You're getting butter for sure and a little garlic, but sriracha, no. But holy crap, is it good. And easy. Look, apart from the spatchcocking, but I'm telling you, this is the way. It cooks in half the time of a regular football turkey, and you gotta love that. But what you really have to love is this delicious flavor. It's so wonderful. Happy Thanksgiving. You gotta make something. Even just get a turkey breast. You don't wanna do the whole thing. Get a turkey breast. I say this every year. Cooking a turkey, it's just like cooking a chicken. If you can cook a chicken, it's just a bigger chicken. Spatchcock, do this. Brine it, 24 hours. Spatchcock it, cook it the way I did. 425 till it's 165-ish degrees in the breast. A little bit less is fine. Boy, you're gonna be great. You're gonna be so happy.